So, you want to be an incredible. Well, I am the one to help you do it, darling, but listen close because I am far too busy. I'm sorry, I had something in my throat. Alright, so the first thing I did was I laid some spandex out and folded it in half, so you have two layers. Then I laid down on it and I kind of traced myself. Make sure you focus on the points of the armpit and in between the legs. After that, I sat up and I eyeballed it and sort of cleaned up the shape with my chalk, and the mistake that I made here was tricking myself into thinking that I have hips, which I really don't, and I drew out the shape to be more like Elastigirl, and I don't have that hourglass Elastigirl shape. I have more like the shape of a plank of wood. Now flip it inside out and sew all along the edges, kind of tugging as you go. And you have to do this with a zigzag stitch, because if you do it with a straight stitch, the seams will bust as soon as you put it on. And by the way, when I say sew all along the edges, obviously don't close up the neck hole, armhole, or leg holes. I think I just said armhole, like not plural, but I meant to say armholes. But if you just have one arm, that's fine too. You can be super as well. So then I put my super suit on inside out, and I traced along the edges with pencil where I knew I needed to take it in a little. And that was especially the shoulders and the hips. This is when I realized I don't have Elastigirl's hips and that I was going to be Violet instead. After shaping and sewing up the shoulders, I cut the neckline out by folding it in half, drawing the little circle, and then cutting. Now in order to make it easier for me to take on and put off, I cut a line straight down from the back of the collar just a few inches. It didn't have to be much because spandex is super stretchy anyway. Now I didn't film this part, but just to let you know, I ended up putting hook and eye closures at the top of the back of the collar. So to make the black collar, I cut out a long strip of black spandex, and then I folded it in half long ways, and then I placed the side with the two edges, okay, so not the folded edge, but the other side, against the front of the collar, and then I pinned it in place there. If it doesn't make sense, maybe this will help. This is after I sewed it. See, there it is inside out, and there it is when I flip it right side out. Now next, I folded some black spandex in half. Okay, if you're offended by the image of women's undies, you might want to stop here and skip ahead, because I had to trace some underwear in order to make those, I don't know what else you call them, what you wear over a super suit. Just undies. I hate the word panties. Anybody else? Do you guys think undies is worse than panties? Because I think panties is worse. Okay, back on track. So I rounded up the leg holes because they were looking too sharp and triangular. Now this is really important. You're going to need some thin elastic. Take it and measure the uppermost part of your thigh, so the part where the undie holes would hit, and then cut it to that size. Now lay your underwear pattern flat and pin the elastic at 3 different points, once on each end and then once in the middle. Oh. It's a humble reminder that Violet may be invisible, but no hero is invincible. So yeah, the pinned elastic on the shorts should look like this. Let's just call them shorts. I know they're technically not, but I just like the sound of that so much better. Now listen closely, darling. It's about to get very tricky. Very tricky. You're going to fold the spandex over the elastic and sew all along the leg holes of the shorts. Make sure you pull and tug as you go. Did I mention zigzag stitch? Now, with your shorts inside out, pin along the edges and then sew along the edges. You don't have to pin it, I don't always, but when I'm on camera, I feel like pinning really makes me look like I know what I'm doing. Now cut a piece of white elastic to exactly the size of your waist, and then pin it shut, if you want, and then sew it shut, creating sort of a loop. With your shorts inside out, wink wink, I say wink wink because Inside Out's a Pixar movie and so is Incredibles. You're going to put the elastic waistband over the top of your shorts and then fold the spandex down over it. Now in this instance, pinning is actually kind of necessary. Yeah, I'm not just doing it to impress you this time. And if you do make shorts like these and you're running the waistband through the machine, make sure you sew right underneath where the elastic is, not through it. Now I didn't film me making this long orange strap, but you'll figure it out. It's going to be a belt. But at the end I did put Velcro and I did film that, so enjoy watching. Put it on each end. Next, I doodled the Incredible symbol on a whiteboard for no reason. Then I doodled it on a piece of paper for an actual reason, so that I could cut it out and trace it onto some fabric. I wanted this to be just the right size. For this, you really only need a tiny amount of orange, yellow, black, and white stretchy fabric. And cue a montage of me tracing and cutting things. So these are all the shapes you're going to have, and you're going to fit them together like so. And I put it all together with this stuff, Soft Stretch Heat and Bond. I tried making a different version of the insignia with glue, but it just didn't turn out up to par. Get it? Par? If you get it, literally 1,000 points for you. So then I ironed the heat and bond onto the back of each of my pieces. So if you want a video on how to use heat and bond, I'm sure someone's made one. Okay, get ready for satisfaction. After I bonded all the insignia pieces together, I put heat and bond on the back of the whole insignia and then ironed it onto my super suit. That was the last thing that I did. Wait, sorry, I forgot. There was one more thing that I did. Next, I made boot covers. I traced my leg and foot with my foot inside of a high-heeled shoe, and I cut along that edge, and then I sewed along the edges. If you're looking for more in-depth tutorial, I know there's some good ones on YouTube. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this clip here so that I can remind you what this started out as, so hopefully it makes the final product seem more impressive.
Now it is time for the results to be revealed, darling. And now it's time to test the powers, darling. Go ahead and disappear. You can come right back. Simply
Incredible. Now I'm going to disappear and reappear with a force field. Oh, now bring it back in. Bring it back. Yeah. Thank you all for sitting through my video. It probably made you cringe at least 5 times, as I'm sure it will make me cringe too when I rewatch it in like 5 years. Or, maybe a month. But it was fun to make, so who cares? Bye!